We are back at the top of another Savage stream. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome for subscribing, liking, sharing, all those cool stuff, all that cool stuff that you do as a subscriber of the Savage Mind YouTube channel. Much appreciated, guys. Man, what a week. This has been crazy. The 3080 launch. I mean, there's a lot of controversy over the 3080 launch for sure, because it seems like it was like a paper launch, meaning that you get the order, or you actually order the GPU and they give you a piece of paper saying that it's on its way or whatever, right? Man, pretty crazy. I was sitting there, I was available on the computer, and I was able to not acquire a 3080. I was on Newegg, Amazon was kind of like really far out there. I was on Newegg and Best Buy and refreshing and all that stuff, and basically at about the 5 minutes until 9 my time, it was like a DDoS attack on Newegg. It was basically giving me an error saying, hey, thanks for showing up to Newegg, but our server is experiencing, overwhelming request or whatever at the time. So I think there's definitely some legitimacy to the accusation that there's bots that just are set up to purchase these GPUs whenever they launch. I really think that, I really think that the retailers, Best Buy, Newegg, Amazon, all those folks need to get this under control, because it's not. See, a lot of people say supply and demand, but that's not what this is, because what is happening is people that don't give a shit about the GPU or having it or owning it or using it in any way whatsoever are launching these bots against these websites to purchase them, and basically acquiring them from people who really want to use the GPUs. And that is not the same as supply and demand. That's like a backdoor drug deal kind of thing, right? Man, they really need to get a handle on it. I feel pretty strongly about that. It seems like, it really seems like retailers could fix this, if they have some type of, 3 or 4 levels of security for identifying the person as being a human, right? It really seems that way. Although there are human farms, bot farms, where there's just people sitting there, actual humans, sitting there waiting to purchase it. Man, this was really a disaster. Maybe they're really well aware of it, and this was just like a trial run kind of thing. And then maybe on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, maybe things will work out. But man, there's some crazy stuff going on. All right. So let me check the chat, see what you guys. Man, I'm way drunk. Don't worry, Max Voltage. I'm all the way. I'm good. I'm really good. All right. So Yashnik says all sites failed purposely. I believe that there's, based on what I'm seeing, just chatter, YouTube chatter and Discord chatter and Twitter chatter and all that stuff. It seems like they being NVIDIA were well aware that there was going to be a shortage. There's not going to be enough supply. There's not going to be enough GPUs out there. I mean, look, I was here. I had multiple tabs open and was refreshing all of them, across Newegg, Amazon, and Best Buy in my case. I don't have a Micro Center close by, so I couldn't do that one. But where I'm at anyway. So it was literally, see, they said it was 5 minutes they were sold out, but it was not even that. It was literally from either what was Newegg saying? Out of stock, I believe, right? So Newegg said out of stock up until 5 minutes before, actually not even 5 minutes before, but literally on the nose of 9 a.m. my time. And Newegg said out of stock. Amazon said, actually I never found Amazon, like if you search 3080 on Amazon, it won't even come up with any results. I don't know if it will now, but whenever I was searching, it wouldn't. There were some YouTubers that had like a landing page, but I couldn't find that. I don't even know. I don't even think that they ever had any stock at all on Amazon. Anyway, so you had Nvidia and Newegg were basically your two main places. I think maybe Micro Center too, but again, that's not in my area. So refreshing at all the way from 5 minutes until 5 minutes after, 5 minutes till 9 until 5 minutes after 9. It was like a DDoS attack on Newegg and not Nvidia. Nvidia seemed to be refresh, and it would say notify me, right? Refresh, and then it said out of stock. Within a minute, it was literally less than a minute, and that's crazy. That is pretty crazy if you ask me, for a retailer to have like immediately out of stock. So anyway, I mean, it definitely seemed like some bots got in there. There were human farms, maybe, but they need to have some type of verification. They really need to fix this, because what is happening now is not great. With the resale market. I mean, think about it. If you are a scalper, right, and you have a bot and you purchase 20 3080s and then sell them on eBay for twice, 3 times, 4 times. I mean, there's some trolling going on also on eBay, where there's like $80,000, sold prices, but those are definitely trolls. No one's going to pay $80,000 for a GPU. But anyway, so if you do that, if you're a scalper and you do that, you're not even interested in the product itself. So whenever you scream supply and demand, that's not supply and demand. I don't know a good analogy, but it's just not. It's just not. Whenever you have someone purchasing something that's not even interested in it at all, and they just want to make a profit on it. So, all right, it is what it is, guys. You guys know what this is all about. But there was one YouTuber. Now I have to give a quick shout out, because this was pretty cool. I mean, there's probably more than just this one. Let me pull up this guy's channel here. I'm sure that there are other GPU or other crypto mining channels that have a 3080, that can actually test it on like crypto mining stuff. But I just quickly quickly searched YouTube, found this guy, Easy Crypto. He's only got 386 subscribers. I don't know who the guy is. He's from the UK. Sounds pretty cool. So I did watch his one video on 3080 hash rates. Somehow this guy was able to, don't know his name, I don't know anything about him. He was able to get a 3080. So he put together a pretty good spreadsheet of 3080 hash rates. So I kind of compiled some of the more important data here from that, and this is what I came up with. So let's talk about this real quick. So the one that's highlighted in green here is probably the most efficient, and it has to do with the OC, overclock memory at 1250, and the overclock core at 0. And you can see now. Now here's the thing, guys. This is not like some kind of, I'm not validating these hash rates, but I don't know how long he ran these, the card at this particular hash rate to see if there were like a lot of invalid shares or if it crashed or anything like that. I don't know that information. I don't think he talked about it. I don't know if he put in there how long he actually ran the card for. You need to give it, some time, right? To figure out if it's stable or not, to see if it's going to continue to mine at that hash rate. But these are pretty impressive, and it's actually kind of like right in the middle of where there was like a tweet that somebody sent out. I can't remember who did it. They were saying 105 was the hash rate. You could probably hit 105, but it wouldn't be stable. I don't believe. But we're looking at about 100 mega hash. It looks like. Now again, I don't know how stable this is, but he said that he got 100 mega hash at 75% TDP, which turns out to be about 250 watts. Now, ideally, we want to get to 75%, 70 or 75%. This is 75. So 70% TDP would be about like 242, I think, somewhere around in there. That is like really the lowest number, really ideal for mining, you know, for the mega hash per watt and how much you're earning per watt and all that stuff. It seems like 70 is like the magical number. This is 75%, pretty good. 250 watts sounds like a lot, but whenever you're getting 100 mega hash per second on 250 watts, that's actually pretty good if you think about it. I mean, that's like getting 50 mega hash per 125 watts. I don't know. That's pretty good, right? So it looks like I want to say that he got a, what did he get? Let's see. Trying to remember his actual GPU that he got. It was a, let's find out. Because he brings it in here. I think it's an MSI. Yeah, MSI Trio maybe? Is that what that thing is called? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, check him out. I'll put this. Let's put this link in the description over here, or in the chat here, so you guys can kind of check him out. Give him some subscribes, whatever. I don't know who the guy is. I have no idea, but he's from the UK. He's got a pretty solid channel here, and you know, obviously, big props to getting a 3080 so that we in the mining community can actually look at it, right? So that's kind of cool, you know, that he's able to do that. All right, so let's go back to the spreadsheet here. All right, so you know, if you look at the different numbers here and you look at it, like basically stock, what he did was he took it from 100% power down to all the way down to 65% power, and you can see the difference in the hash rates here based on, you know, the power and everything. Now this is basically stock. The only thing he was modifying was the power, so you can kind of see what's going on here. He got all the way down to 215 watts actual mining wattage, but it was all the way down to 84 mega hash. So right out of the box, like if you pull it out, put it in a machine, fire up Phoenix Miner, I'm assuming, I don't know what miner he was using. So you fire up Phoenix Miner, no overclock, no memory overclock, no core overclock, and 100% power, you're going to get about 86.6 mega hash on ETHASH. Now you can't, right now we don't really know what's going on with the other algorithms like ETHASH and all that stuff. We don't know because the miners haven't caught up. The miner software the miner devs haven't caught up and released miners that work with this. Although I did see Simple Mining OS, they have a beta image that works with the 3080. So I don't know how that works with the miners, whether or not they're actually going to work. I would imagine that right now we're only going to see ETHASH, but I don't know. You know, it would be nice to see some ETHASH stuff. That would be really cool. So I'm sure that that's coming really soon. You know, we just have to give them a little bit of time to work out the driver details and all that. Okay, so it looks like, let's see here. So he went down to 80% here, and he got 86.4. So there's really not much of a difference between 100 and 80. Really not a whole, and actually 70% actually produced a little bit higher mega hash at 70%. So that's pretty huge. And he got all the way down to 230 volts of actual mining. So if you watch his video, he goes through this and he's got that in there. So man, 230. So 224 would be ideal as far as, I think that's the number. Yeah, see right here, 70% all the way down to 224. But if you can get to 70%, then it looks like 230. And over here, probably because, let's see, right here he's at 75%, but probably because of the overclock, you know, it's consuming a little bit more power, right? So that's why it's not literally 224 whenever he goes to 70 or 75. But yeah, I mean, this is impressive. I mean, 100 mega hash on one card is pretty damn impressive, if you ask me. I don't know. All right, so you guys are over here chatting it up. Let's see what you guys are. Nobody's really talking to me, so that's good. I don't have to like answer any crazy questions or anything. You guys are chatting with each other. Yashnik's over here basically bogarting the whole chat. I see. That's okay. What's up, Red Panda? What's up, Yashnik? Cryptid Youth. Not your normal miner. What's up, Wes? Thanks for tuning in, man. So I think Red Panda, correct me if I'm wrong, but you actually got a 3080, or you haven't received it yet, but you have it on order, right? If I saw correctly, that is the truth. So let me know over there in the chat. I'm thinking, man, I actually mentioned this to Yashnik. I was like, man, the 3080s or the 3000 series in general is going to absolutely crush Equihash. It looks like that, man. It looks like this is going to be humongous for Equihash, is what it looks like. I can't wait to see what they do on Equihash. This is going to be really amazing. I think we'll see some crazy, crazy numbers. So you see here, he's not really doing anything with the core at all. Like he didn't put any overclock on the core. It was all OC, or I'm sorry, all memory. And it looks like 1250 was the most efficient based on the hash rate, or I'm sorry, the actual mining wattage here, and then all the other numbers, right? So like if we scroll over here to the right, you know, you guys have probably seen this spreadsheet before on my streams, but I have an actual current 24-hour return on investment here. So you can see that particular setting, the 1250 on the memory, right now obviously this is right now, guys, literally right before the stream. I plug these numbers in here based on what to mine. Okay, so I go over to what to mine and I say, all right, we have about, you know, I'll say, okay, let me see if I can figure this out here. Scroll back over here. So we have 100 mega hash at 250 watts, right? So if we have that 100 mega hash, 250, then you click calculate. Then I was using the nice hash value here, so 4.490 USD. Okay. So we go back over here and we plug that in. So it's a little bit less than what it was right before the stream. So 490 here. But man, you're still looking at, oh, awesome. Tech Man, thanks so much, man. Awesome, thanks so much. That's great. Thanks for the super chat. You didn't say anything though, I don't think. But yeah, appreciate that a lot. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Thanks so much, Tech Man. You're awesome, dude. Oh, yeah. Okay, you said thanks for the stuff, bro. Rock on. All right. Yeah, I just saw that. So, like, the little screen that I have for Streamlabs OBS, I can't really read anything on it because my eyes are so bad. So yeah, I see it now. Yeah, thanks so much, man. Awesome. So I'll have to put your name. I'll have to put your name up there on the board, which you can't really see. Hang on a second. Let me fix this. So I have to put TechMan's name up there. Let's see if I got a. Do I have a pen available here? Let's see. Where are my pens? Here we go. What color you want, TechMan? I got. Well, I'm gonna have to do orange, because it's the only one that's prepped. It's the only one that's prepped and ready. All right, y'all get to see me on the chair. There we go. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's like drunk riding. All right, so I'll have to fix that. Like, yeah, good grief, I can't even read that. All right. So anyway, if you're looking at like good overclock settings and hash rates and all that stuff, you can pause the video right here if you're watching it after the fact. But let's get into a little bit other information. Let's look at this. So check this out. So we talked about a little while ago, we were bringing up the scalpers and stuff like that. This is absolutely crazy. There are people that are not accepting. There are bids for 3080 GPUs on eBay for like $80,000, $100,000, whatever. But understand that it is a troll, because eBay's policy is you don't have to actually pay the price. Now you get dinged, like your account will get dinged. Thanks so much, Red Panda. You're awesome, dude. Canadian maple syrup, $10 money. All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's awesome. So anyway, so you get dinged, like your account will get dinged if you don't pay, right? If you bid and then don't pay. But their actual terms show that you don't actually have to pay whatever you bid on a item, right? Which is crazy, but whatever. So what's happening is bots are actually bidding up the price over and over and over. So there's some 3080s that are going for like $80,000, $100,000, whatever. But check this one out. So this is hilarious. I mean, it's actually disgusting if you ask me. But there's a new listing here for a 3080. If you just glance at it and just look at it just for a second, you're like, oh wow, look, $750. That's pretty, that's right on with a MSI 3080, right? But think about this now. Okay, so $750, it says to no refunds, read the listing. So this is literally $750 for a picture. An 8x10 picture of a MSI RTX 3080. Oh my gosh. All right, so all right, that is like insane, but it is what it is, guys. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, I didn't see if anybody's. You could buy it now for $750. That's cool. Yeah, insane, man. So this one, this one has a. Yeah, I don't mess with eBay either, TechMan. Not at all. I think I did buy a PDU off of here. My PDU that's in the vault. I did buy it off of eBay and it was perfect. I mean, no problems at all. It was a 240 volt PDU. It was an L6. I can't remember the number of the plug, but it is 240 volt. and I got it for like $79, I think, and it was like a $350 PDU whenever it first came out. It was discontinued and all that stuff. Okay, great, but it's all I need. And I think I paid like $79 for it. I think there was a little bit of shipping on there too. But other than that, I don't mess with eBay much at all. You know, I don't know. Not that I don't trust them or trust it, but man, it's, you know, if they allow these scalpers, then you can't really trust them too much, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, it looks like this is crazy because everybody's ranking this as one star. So I don't know why that is. Oh, because it's scalping. Okay, so everybody's downvoting this basically based on the scalping because of the price, right? So they know that this is a $749 GPU, I think, brand new, right? $749, I believe, and it might be $849. I don't know. I don't remember what the Zotac Gaming was retail, but you know, then you got $1119 in here, which people are going to pay it, man. They are going to pay that. I mean, you can see right here, 27 sold. So whoever this is, this buyer here probably had either an inside line or bots, and they were able to buy, you know, 50 of them or whatever. And actually, it wouldn't be that many. So yeah, maybe 30 or 35 they were able to purchase for, you know, $849 or $749 or whatever it is. And now they're selling them for $1119. I mean, yeah, there's some argument that, hey, this is capitalism and this is like, you know, supply and demand. But I'm not for it because, like I said at the beginning, this is like cheating the system, right? With bots that people, like, supply and demand has to be applied to things that are actually, that the person actually wants to use. In this case, the people aren't wanting to use this. They're only tricking the system or exploiting the system through technology to actually gain the device or gain the object or the whatever you want to call it, gain the GPU, gain the product. Okay, so they're using technology to gain the product that they are not even interested in at all, so that they can sell it for a huge amount over what the retail value is. So this is not supply and demand. This is something different, and they really need to fix it. So anyway, all right, guys, I will. I think I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock. You guys saw the hash rates. You can pause that if you want. Like, if you have a 3080 and you want to throw some overclock on it, there it is. I think he was doing it in Windows, so that is the Windows overclock. I think that, man, I want to say that, isn't DCA Adventure going live? Yes. So right now, they are going live on DCA Adventure. So let me go over there. Let me paste this in the chat. You guys can do the whole Savage Raid thing over there on DCA. And I will see you guys over there. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much, man. This has been pretty fun talking about the 3080. So cool stuff. Maybe I'll get one by the end of the year, but it's not looking good based on the current environment. It ain't looking good. All right, guys. I will see you maybe Monday. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. You never know. You guys are awesome. Stay savage, everybody.